Universal Views, presented by Kay Dee Ase. Always strive for the proper acquisition of all natural activities straight from the heart, like eating, drinking, urine, toilet, sneeze, long breath, yawn, sniff, and intercourse. Never carry those all activities on in a hurry, but have immense enjoyment. If you want to be a different, you have to do something different. People usually copy others. How do you present yourself? Being copier or being interested? If you want to hate someone, hate the evils. You will certainly find the clean, convenient, and safest way automatically. Man starts his life from childhood to his education last, like the countings in the ascending manner. But as he get into daily work and responsibilities, that countings start in descending manner till his life's last. The term just is the priceless moment. Just is actually all in all, which you had in your past, which you have in your present, which you will have in your future. So don't make your just vain. Make it happen happily. Don't waste it in sadness. Decreasing quality in any firm, institution, and in any other fields are just because of spreading prostitution, corruption, selfishness, nepotism, and ostentation, etc. If you will speak politely and respectively, some people will consider you like a coward or chicken hearted. If you will ask any question from them in back, then they will straight away finalize you like an argumentator. Tax should not be applied on the given personalities: one who feed the nation, farmer; one who defend the nation, soldier; one who built the infrastructure of the nation hard workingly, labor. There are two types of knowledge: bookish knowledge and behavioral knowledge. In books, you learn about the history, whereas in behavioral knowledge, you learn but you make your own history based on the experiences you had. If somebody steps in, then It's very well. If nobody steps in, then don't worry. It's already good because more will be the relations, more will be the worries inside. The real attributes of fashions are honesty, clarity, selflessness, transparency, naturality, sincerity, maturity, innocence, efficiency, activeness, and smartness. If you want to be more fashionable, live the ostentation and go ahead for these real and simplified attributes. Actual knowledge is not what you mug up, but when you get an idea for the things to get well understood, which finally result in your own judgment and inner creativity. Relation is the temple and relatives are the statue of God inside it. So respect and devote for the same. This is the real godliness. Never believe on fortune. Instead, believe on your history. If you get trouble, don't forget to remember your past. You will find the wrong activities you did in your past. Then you will come to know that is the consequence of that one. So avoid malpractices. You will forget the fortune possibly. We should engage in such group meetings where only one either speak up like a narrator or only listening as an audience or foolish. Instead, be the part of those group meetings where if one dialogue is listened, then one dialogue must be open to tell. Acquisition of knowledge by any means is not only for passing different examinations, but that knowledge must be imposed on own lifestyle. Thereafter, we can expect for the bright future. Affectation is the reflection of falsehood. So, see, observe, and react accordingly. Effort singly is vain. Aim singly is also vain. In one's life, success requires altogether,ness because aimless travel is an endless process, and travel conversely with a goal has always desired destination can be achieved possibly. If we are born, we should strive for the facing challenges, otherwise we are burden on the earth. The word fortune is only for those who are physically challenged, who don't have legs to walk, who don't have arms to walk, who don't have eyes to see, etc. For others, their initiatives are their exact fortune. So strive for the excellence, not for the undefined fortune. A real love is that in which all happiness are shared, whereas all sadness are kept undisclosed and bear it by oneself. Current stage is the consequence of past actions, and forthcoming tomorrow would be the consequence of learning of current stage. When you give up such habits which you can't live intentionally anyway, when you firmly decide to live them forever, that is the real renouncement. The level of massive habits, whether these are good or bad, both are worthless and more suitable to live forever. We should take a smart lesson from our tongue, which is easily able to bear hot as well as cold in a similar way. So, we should prepare our entire body similarly. Never used to hate lie, instead hate liar. An existence of lie would be exhausted for sure. Indeed, there is no existence of lie in the entire universe, but there is only wrong interpretation by liar itself. A human being is the prisoner of his all thoughts and circumstances around. He uses to behave accordingly what he actually thinks. Somebody has views like responses. On the other hand, somebody has views like questions. Everybody likes to see his career dream come true, but when that particular dream remained only a dream in itself, nobody wants to see that particular dream. Every moment, everywhere, everyone goes across triple D, means dream, destination, and death. I always use to convey every right, good, new, and ethical matter to others so that I could learn in written likewise. Because everyone knows a lighted lamp lighten other lamps. Who have their good ways of walk as well as behavioral. Indeed, they need not to seek for God by worship, because God is always there with your good practices, although it might be a little late.